What the hell just happened? Today I'll be reviewing and recapping the 5th episode of the final season for Game of Thrones. Plus I'll be reacting to the preview for next week's episode as well, so stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Review of Thrones. I am your incredible host, Detective Artemis, and before we go on, hit that thumbs up button because I know it, you know it, Starbucks knows it, you really want to like this. Please? In this video I will be talking about spoilers, so if you're not caught up with Game of Thrones yet, I don't know what's wrong with you, but hit that watch it button on this video, go and watch the show, and then come back and join the discussion. Go! Or if you don't care about spoilers, sit back and let's talk. We are one episode away from the final episode of this damn show. Oh my god, a lot of things have happened here, so I'm gonna try to get through them as quick as possible. Before the episode even starts, the recap for last week's episode, where they showed a close-up of Daenerys' face, and she's all reacting to Missandei's death. They added a bunch of clips of other people sort of talking about her and breaking her to this point. You know, people like her brother saying, "You'll bow to the king," and all this crap like that, sort of pushing her to this breaking point. I thought it was pretty awesome, so good job editors, you are once again the unsung heroes. We see Varys writing a letter about Jon's true identity and presumably sending it out to the rest of Westeros. That secret is out. Then this little girl comes in and says Daenerys is still not eating. And then Varys is all like, well, like I told you, the greater the risk, the greater reward. Is he trying to poison Daenerys? The balls of that ballless man. Unfortunately, Tyrion walks in and then sort of rats him out to Daenerys because he's a traitor. Then she finds out that Jon's secret spread like pig shit because Jon told Sansa, and Sansa told two friends, and so on, and so on. So she tells Tyrion, this is the last time you're gonna fail me, because if you fail me again, it will be the last time you fail me. Meaning, she's gonna kill him. Tyrion also finds out that Jaime tried to cross their lines, and now they captured him. Then Tyrion goes to Jaime, and what they would know would be their last time together. Tyrion thanks him for not treating him like a monster when they were growing up. In this pretty heartfelt moment. Lame. Daenerys and Jon have their final sexual moment until Jon snaps out of it. He's like, Auntie, no, you're hot, and I want to bang you, but it's wrong. He doesn't say that, but that's sort of what we get. Also, she's kind of a bitch. Then Dany talks about people fearing her more than they're supposed to love her, which will come into play later. Now we have the battle, and it was pretty damn awesome and beautifully shot. It started off with Daenerys and Drogon burning the entire Iron Fleet. They channeled their inner stormtroopers and missed all over the place. Come on, one dragon, all those scorpion crossbows. Then she burns down the gate for Jon and crew to enter, killing the Lannister army from behind with some Dracarys magic. I mean, she made this whole siege look pretty easy. I mean, she burned the Iron Fleet, she took out the gate, she did all this stuff so easily by herself. So did she even need Jon and them there? They could have just took the day off and got laid like my King Podrick. But no, she didn't need anybody really. After a while, Cersei sees that King's Landing is going to shit and she is losing horde. Then her crew dropped the swords and surrendered to Jon Snow and crew, and then the bells ring, and that's it. They did it. Mission complete. They took over King's Landing without destroying it. Alright, what can go wrong now? Roll credits. Until Daenerys breathes heavily into the camera and then she just fucking snaps. And kills the surrendered soldiers and all these innocent people and fucking destroying King's Landing. The one thing that Tyrion and them told her not to do. Here's where she becomes the Mad Queen, just like her father was the Mad King. Like father, like daughter. Now, a lot of people were pissed because this sort of seemed out of nowhere and kind of out of her character. But to me, it was pretty cool and it was kind of hinted throughout the whole show, especially this season. They teased that shit pretty hard. She even had that vision where she saw the Iron Throne in ashes, so this couldn't have been really out of nowhere for most people. I guess when it really comes down to it, nobody wanted Daenerys to be the bad guy. She was supposed to be the hero and the badass queen that everyone wanted and deserved. I mean, a lot of people painted her like fucking Jesus. Misa, Misa, Misa. To me, I think it's pretty cool, tragic, and prophetic to see her slowly become the person she didn't want to be. A tyrant like her goddamn dad. To me, it is a story arc, but not the one most people wanted. So, I get where you're coming from. Her story was kinda like Darth Vader's. Kinda, but with better acting. So Daenerys takes over King's Landing, becoming the Mad Queen, pissing off both Jon Snow and Arya, and giving both of them massive reasons to fucking kill her because she, as I expected, became the final villain of the show. It's boss battle time. Better get them fairies in a jar ready. Now let's see who died in the show, and there were quite a few. Varys was executed by Dragonfire because the Master of Cheesemeh couldn't keep his mouth shut. This was a callback when Daenerys killed Sam's dad and brother the same way. Bitch. Though his final moment with Tyrion right before he died, it was pretty sad. Captain Strickland and the Golden Company were burned to hell from behind when Daenerys broke through the gate. Maybe if he got those goddamn elephants for Cersei, things would have probably been different. Joran Greyjoy was finally killed. He was stabbed by Jaime even though he kinda left Jaime mortally wounded. His last words like, I killed Jaime Lannister, and then he died. You know, I was kinda hoping for a better death for him, a little more satisfying one, but the fact that he was killed by his Eskimo brother, it was kinda funny. Maester Qyburn was killed by the Mountain. He threw him and crushed his skull because because he was all like, hey, protect Cersei. The Mountain was like, nope. Move, bitch. And his skull got crushed on a rock. Absolutely zero fucks given for the guy who resurrected him. Mountain, you're a damn zombie dick. The Hound of the Mountain died after the Hound pushed them both through the wall and they fell to the ground in the flames below. We've been waiting for this for years and it was pretty awesome. When the Mountain was gouging out the Hound's eyes, I immediately thought of Oberyn. It is still too soon for that. I fucking love that guy. Jaime and Cersei, another pair of siblings, were killed here too. But this time they went to the bottom of King's Landing where those fucking ancient Targaryen dragon bones were and they tried to escape. And there was a little boat waiting for them to start a new life, just like Tyrion asked them to do. But the exit was sealed off, and they're like, fuck, we're gonna die. So while in each other's arms, they were crushed by the falling debris. Them and their unborn baby. Again, I wasn't exactly a big fan of this death because I feel like she was like the biggest villain in the show and she deserved a more satisfying death. They totally made her sympathetic and really showed more of her humanity because she didn't want to die. She just wanted to be with the one she loved and her kid. And plus, what about the prophecy of her younger brother killing her? There goes all those damn theories. I had a few. So I thought that was kind of lame. And also, like Daenerys, Grey Worm turned heel too. He killed the surrendered soldiers and the innocents. I told you he was coming for that ass. I bet you Jon's gonna kill him. And that's pretty much it. A very intense and will be one of the most talked about episodes of the show because of its awesome deaths and its controversial character decisions. I thought it was pretty good, but like others, I was expecting a bit better. And I guess that's kind of the problem. Now all that's left is to see how it ends. And please, don't let it be super stupid. Like, don't make Jon Snow do all this just so he can fall in love with Robin. Now let's watch the preview for next week's episode. Well, there's not really much to take away from this except that the aftermath of the Mad Queen. And now we can guess who's gonna kill her or is she gonna survive? We don't know. Place your bets now. I still can't believe it's the final episode. We've come a long way. So what do you guys think of this week's episode and what did you think about Daenerys becoming the Mad Queen? Let me know in the comments down below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this amazing channel. I am Detective Artemis and without you, I wouldn't have made it through my childhood.